Hi everyone. What song should I sing today? Should I la 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 la? I just wanted to first and foremost say hello. Thanks for coming to watch my video. I am fresh faced today. I have no makeup on. So this is what I look like when I wake up. So you imagine my poor husband what he goes through. But on a serious note, I want to talk about release and uh, release when it comes to parental alienation and what we can do to take the steps to accept our situation as it currently is. I've talked about this before. My separation from my children has been approximately 10 years, give and take. Oldest daughter came back, then she left again. So I've been through this twice. And it's an indescribable. You don't know what it's like until you're in the situation or you're going through it. Same thing as a woman who is ready to give birth and maybe pregnant with her first child. As much as I can tell her what to expect, everybody is different and every heart set is different. So there's not one correct way to do things. I'm just going to share with you what I had to do in order to get myself back because I was lost. Um, I still held on to I still held on to a lot, and eventually like I said before, I had to reframe, but I also had to shift. I think a lot of us, when we have children, it's just normal that we talk about them and all of a sudden they're gone. And the conversations we once had are not flowing in the same direction anymore. So you say, well, what am I going to talk about? Well, that's part of the shift and the change and all of that other fun stuff we have to figure out. How do we get back to us? For me, I dove headfirst into photography. I just bought a simple camera, got out and took pictures. I think it's a lot of distractions. It's a lot of even just doing something as simple as learning a new hobby. Maybe joining a group on Facebook. I'm a photographer, so I can always learn new things from others. I also took up Zentangle, took up crocheting, working with polymer clay, which is a lot of fun. Zentangle. There's a lot of things I started to do. And so that, there's a lot of distracting that you have to do, a lot of, it's a refocusing. But when it comes to outside of that, I mean, that's all fine and dandy. Those are all new hobbies you can take up. But what do you do when someone you love is disconnected and it doesn't seem that there's going to be a reconciliation? The only thing I can say, like, besides going through the 5 stages of grief and getting through those 5 stages and not being stuck in one stage, because to be stuck in one stage, whether it's the grief or the anger, is going to allow that person control over your life, allow you to be stuck. So you have to get through the 5 stages of grief, however it is that you can get through them, and without abusing drugs, alcohol, and that. It's something you have to do with a completely sound mind. You have to get through your 5 stages of grief, and then you almost have to release them as you would someone who has passed away. You have to release them into whatever life they've chosen outside of you. You have to put them in the hands of a higher power, or you have to start to believe in who you are as a parent that you have done a good enough job, that you have given them some life skills in order to survive in this sometimes very cruel world. And you have to start believing that whatever comes their way, they will have the wherewithal, the strength, and the common sense to get through the pains that life throws at them. And that's the first start. Is every day you have to say, I release you, I love you, I'm hoping the best for you, and I'm going to believe that wherever you are, I'm hoping that life is going to be gentle, kind, and loving, and that maybe someday if you reach out, it's almost as if it's going to be a new birth and a new life. And while you're releasing your child into this world, your job also is going to be working on yourself. It's going to be where you take care of your mental, emotional, and mental health. Because if they choose to come back, you're going to have to be in a new frame of mind. You're going to have to be a little bit stronger, because then if they choose to disconnect again, you're going to have to go through the same process you went through before. So not only do you release them, but you start to work on yourself and start to find yourself again and start healing. It's all about the healing, and it's all about taking really good care of yourself, but not allowing yourself to be stuck in a place that is going to keep you down. You want to start digging out of that hole, and you want to start fighting for your rights to be happy again. So I like I said, I'm just one person who's been through this, and I'm on another side of it. I'm not in the storm. I'm not in the tsunami. I'm not there anymore. I'm on the other side of where it becomes calm. And I'm just letting you know, if you take these steps, the calmness that only may last for 5 minutes will then eventually last for 20 minutes or an hour or 2 hours or a day or 5 days or a week. I'm just letting you know that it is possible to once again be happy. This world, we are not meant to stay in this world forever, and we will experience losses, and our children separating from us is truly a test of how well we will deal with someone leaving our lives, whether it's through a choice or through natural causes. It is not easy to go through loss, but I'm letting you know that it is possible. That one day you will wake up happy, and one day you will wish your child well, and one day you won't feel angry anymore. But it takes work. This is not easy. When you experience one of the greatest pains in your life, outside of losing a loved one, it's when someone chooses to disconnect from you. And you have not chosen this. I'm letting you know it's a battle, but it's a battle that can be won. And to release someone with love takes a lot of strength. to wish someone well and to pray for your child and for their happiness, and that their sadness is lessened or their pains are lessened, even if you're not there to lessen them or give them a hug or be there. I'm just letting you know that it takes a lot of strength. So sorry about that. So that's what you have to do if you want to one day get up and smile again. It's not easy, but it's possible, and the sooner the better. So I know where you're at, I know where you're going to be, and I know where you can be. And if you just join me in this journey, just one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 minute at a time, replace the sadness with joy again. That's all we can do if we're going to be on this earth. If I'm going to be here, my grandma lived to 100. If I'm going to be here another 49 years, I want to make it a good 49 years. So I hope this helps. Once again, I hope everyone has a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.